Hi, welcome back to my channel Care by Susie, and today would be part 5, hopefully would be my last of Susie meeting emotionally unavailable men. Not because they've stopped contacting me, only because I've learned to sniff one from far and drop one like a hot iron. Not going to waste any more time on invest any more of my emotions trying to establish if that guy is ready for a committed relationship, because right now I already learned that most of them have the same modus operandi. So hopefully no more of these stories after today. So for those who are new to my channel, I'm 52-year-old Suzie Wong of suziewong.com.sg and also founder of Acropolate's pole and area fitness studio, and I spent half my life in entertaining people on stage, and right now I would like to use this channel to inspire and empower ladies 40 years old and above with topics such as dating, relationships, law of manifestations, fitness, wellness, and also self-love, self-care, self-worth, and in hope to build a community where ladies who are in their mature years will live the best versions of themselves. So before I start my story, if you like my channel, may I request that you please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification for all notifications so that you do not miss any future uploads and videos from me. So in my part 5 of Susie meeting emotionally unavailable men, I have a tale of two Lucases, both similar names, just a difference of a letter, one with a K, one with a C, and one more senior, one more junior, and both working in Singapore but come from different countries. So both Lucases approached me on TikTok and both tried to get into my pants with different methods, one with naive honesty and the other tried to lie about his relationship status. So I literally get messages from all over the place, from Instagram to Facebook, and right now even TikTok. And mind you, I'm not even on any dating app. Can you imagine if I were? And it's quite surprising what attracted these men. Usually would be my fitness level and my age. But today, in one of the story, it's something quite new. So please stay on the story. So not to confuse you, the two Lucases are not friends, they are not related, and both are isolated stories. They just happen to have similar names. So let's call the older one Senior L and the younger one Junior L, but they both approached me from the point of being emotionally unavailable. So let's start with Senior L. Senior L on TikTok, he greeted. Hello, how are you? I replied, I'm good. Thanks for liking my video. He said, oh, you're welcome. Actually, you are amazing. It's a pleasure to see your videos and I don't use much TikTok, but you got my attention. LOL. I'm just curious if you don't mind me asking, are you really 52 years old? Anyway, I'm from Italy, living in SG. Nice to meet you here. He continued, oh wow, actually I never see a woman in your age that looks so young and sexy. Good job. I don't know how you do that anyway. I admire your prettiness. And yeah, thanks for accepting me here and replying. I would love it if we can meet up, have a drink, and know each other more. Of course, if you're okay with that. So Mr. Senior L continued. He tried to be honest. His message read, to be honest, I'm married here in Singapore and I don't ask girls to meet up because, yeah, I respect my woman. But, there's always a but, I cannot resist to ask you for a drink. I'm sorry. Wow. So to that reply, I must have said something like I'm not interested in meeting a person who is already married, but looks like Mr. Senior L was not giving up. So he said, yeah, I want to be honest. I hate drama people, so just want to be transparent. So again, I reiterated, that's cool, but I don't see a purpose in meeting unless it's for work collab or some fitness matters. And to that, he said, well, I'm not talking about drinking alcohol. I mean, neither am I. But at least just to meet up in person. So I had to ask, so are you sure that you're keen to meet even though nothing is going to come out of the meeting? So that's the trap. He say, Let's meet first and see what is going to come out. You bloody married guy. What is going to come out of it? Ugh. So the next part is the interesting part, which shows you what attracted Mr. Senior L. I can't believe this. There might be a typo error in there, but you got the drift, the message. I love women with piercing and tattoos, and you have both. And always I got dreams, woman exactly like you, your look, my God. So I asked, so you didn't marry someone with those? And he said, no, I didn't. Sorry. I think his reason of wanting to meet me was so ridiculous, I think I went silent. And then a few days later, he said, I'm waiting for you to meet up. One strong reason is that I like you a lot, so I want to meet you to know better. This freaking guy is not giving up. So I had to close this. I had to end this. So I replied, I couldn't withstand it anymore. So question, it's for you to find out. So if you do like me, so what? What is in store for me? He didn't even get my question. So finally, I think he came to his senses and he said, it's okay, then I see that it's difficult to meet up. No problem. No need to meet up. And my parting line was, I think you got to the idea. Thank you. You know what? In future, I'm not even going to waste this time. But I did, and I learned the hard way. So let's move on to Junior L. Although Junior L is a few years younger than Senior L, I gotta say that he's a little sneakier, smarter, and sly, and operates with some kind of a smoothness. So let's see what he got to say in his messages. As you can see, Junior L totally did not grab my attention at the beginning. He must have liked some of my photos and my videos, of which I probably just double tap like back, like what I always do. And to the point, he had to start conversing. So he said, haha, you always just like my messages. And now I have to respond. So I said, sorry, I'm driving, and thank you. I have to thank him for liking my stuff. So that started the whole conversation. So Junior L must have picked up from my Instagram or TikTok posts and stories that I like jogging and cycling. And basically our conversation went that way. So after talking for a few days, he decided to join me on one of my cycling trip on a weekend, which actually turned out to be quite nice. So after the cycling trip, Junior L basically could not stop texting me for the next 2 days. And exactly 2 days later, he decided to join me on my jogging routine, which is something that I do regularly on my favorite spot in Singapore. So something very strange happened after the jog. So Junior L stopped contacting me altogether for a whole of 10 days. And I also did not bother to follow up. And as you can see, the jog took place on 3rd of November, and exactly on 10 days later, on 13 November, he started liking one of my posts and commented, long time no see / talk. So as a mature and a woman by now experienced with dealing with emotionally unavailable men, I already had a hunch what was going on, but I just had to grill him. So to his comment, long time no see or talk, I asked, is that a question or a statement? Junior L said, it was a question. Recently feeling a bit overwhelmed from work. Oh, really? I said, I see. Cause was curious you stopped all contact after the jog. And the confession came. Yeah, still a bit confused about myself, honestly. Actually, there are some stuff I lied about. And I said, oh yeah, I'm not surprised. My guess, you already have a girlfriend. And finally, Junior L had to make his confession. I don't know why. It was just at that moment. You were really attractive, and that just completely overshadowed my rational thinking. Voila, Suzie. Oops. Have I caused someone else to sin? So you like my story from part 1 to part 5, please help me to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. Give me a thumbs up, like, share, comments. I love to read your comments and I'll reply to every single one of them. But I promise the next video will have nothing to do with emotionally unavailable men, but the next one would be a nice one on 5 signs if the guy is right for you. So once again, thank you. Signing out. See you in my next video.